Thank you very much. On behalf of the Ottawa Police, Kristopher, I'd like to welcome you to Ottawa. It was my pleasure providing the police escort, which was a nice, safe, smooth ride. I just heard the speech from your road manager. It's very inspiring what you're doing. I mean, considering that what he said was that in Canada, they have the lowest rate of organ donors. I mean, that's pretty sad for the population that we have. And I know in this day and age, people don't get involved unless, of course, it hits home. Unless you one day need an organ transplant or organ donor to donate, or a family member. And we shouldn't wait until it gets to that point before we really care. So, on behalf of Kristopher, I know that certainly touched me. And I have to be honest, I haven't in the past considered, not that I didn't care, but I hadn't considered, signing my donor card to donate organs on my dad. And after hearing what his plight was, I'm definitely going to be doing that now. So again, Kristopher, thank you very much. And one last thing, like I said, I know sometimes people don't think about things like this, and it's pretty grim to think about your death and what people are going to be messing around your body doing when they're taking out these organs. But you have to think about the good that it does. And one day your family member, maybe even yourself, might need a donor. And like I said, don't wait until it gets to that point before everybody starts to say, well, yeah, maybe I should go and sign my donor card. Because by that time it might be too late. So if you can, when you can, think about it and do it. Thank you very much.
And finally, we'd like to welcome Kris, and we really want to hear from you.
Hi. Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I am 13 years old. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. The disease that caused me needing a liver is called Biliary Atresia. It is a common disease among infants. Most infants die shortly after birth. So far, I've been fortunate enough to still be alive. I've been in and out of the hospital for all my life. I've had over 20 operations to save my life. I'm doing this walk to bring awareness to the shortage of organs and tissue needed. I'm walking across Canada to save the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I'm trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family that you want to be a donor. Please don't take your organs to heaven. God knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank the town of Ottawa and your school for your support. Alone, I can't do this, but together we can. Please make my wish come true. Thank you. And during my walk, you guys can visit me at my website. It is www.kristopherswish.ca, right here. Okay, thank you.
We do have some posters, and we'll have some available at the end, and the website is on there. And Kris's quote that he left with us, "Don't take your organs to heaven. God knows we can use them here," is right on the poster. I'm going to have, and on his shirt, I'm going to have George just make a couple more comments about the poster, its design, talk about some of the people he's had a chance to meet, including an audience with the Pope, and to tell us a little history of the torch.
Thank you, Tom. This torch that I'm holding here is called the Torch of Life. It was donated to us, and it was ceremoniously lit up by our mayor in Toronto, Mayor Mel Lastman, on June 20th, 2000. And it's been carried by literally hundreds of thousands of Canadians along the way during the campaign that I was at. Now, as I was making my way to BC, I was just crossing the border at Sparwood, and I got a call from Vatican City. Now, not every day you get a call from Vatican City. So my first thought was that Billy was playing a joke on me, because usually Billy, my assistant road manager, he's over there. I thought he was playing a joke. You know how he does those jokes. But it sounded pretty official. And we were visiting a lot of Catholic schools along the way, and somehow they got word that we were doing this, and they asked us if we can come to Vatican City on September the 5th, 2001, to have an audience with His Holiness Pope John Paul II. And on that day, we went there and we passed this torch to His Holiness, and he received it, he blessed the torch, and just as important, he made a proclamation on behalf of Vatican City. He proclaimed that organ and tissue donation is a genuine act of love, and that pretty well explains it all, and encouraged the whole world, all religions, to become organ donors and support this very important issue. So since that day, we came away with a blessed torch, and it's our symbol. We're hoping that as many people as possible can touch the torch, put their love and power into it, so we can help save those 4,000 people. And the poster was designed by famed artist Joseph Malarski, and that, of course, is a picture of Kris. And on the right, as I mentioned, there's all the communities that we've been visiting and are going to still visit, and a story on Kris with our website on there, and Trillium Gift of Life Network, who is our partners, and they're the provincial agency that works under the Ministry of Ontario Health Ministry, and they're the ones that go out and retrieve the organs throughout the province to make sure that they get delivered to the hospital so people can receive these precious gifts of life. Chin TV and radio are also our platinum sponsors, and they have a satellite out here in Ottawa. They just established that. Now they help, or they have radio broadcasts in 30 different languages. What they're doing every day for us is they're broadcasting Kristopher's commercial in 30 different languages every single day, so that we can reach every ethnic community around, and I'm sure that you can also hear that in the radio stations here in Ottawa. So with that, I'll pass the mic back to Tom.
Thank you. I'll now call upon two student council members, our co-president Steve and Greg, to pass along their greetings and as well a check presentation. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, students, teachers, principals, honored guests, and of course, Kristopher, the reason why we're all here today. I would like to start by saying that it is a true honor to listen to your story and become aware of the cause that you are trying to promote across Canada and here in our school. So on behalf of all the students, we really appreciate what you're doing.
I'm Greg Shields. I'm also a member of Student Council. I'm the Junior Activities Director. And as a grade 8 student, it is truly inspiring to see the amazing amount of work someone my age can accomplish. And it makes me look twice of what I am doing for my community.
So without further delay, we'll present the check from Immaculata High School on behalf of the students, all the teachers, basically the student body here at Immaculata, in the amount of $750 for your wish. That's the good one.
Just look over here for one more picture. I'm going to pass the mic back to Mr. Marcello to finish us off with a few comments, and as well if there's questions at the end.
Thank you. Okay, this is actually Kristopher's favorite part. We call it Up and Close and Personal with Kris. And what we're going to urge